Are your painting projects going over budget? When you show up on jobs, do you find painters inefficiently standing around? Do you find that folks are doing things in a way that is not very productive? While there are a ton of ways you can fix this problem, job costing, production rates, a good communication cycle, performance pay, etc., one of the chief causes that I see for project overruns, low quality, bad customer satisfaction reviews is the fact that you're probably putting too many painters on your jobs. Let me explain. When you've done what I've done with hundreds of painters for 15 years, and you've worked with folks like Tara Riley, the former CEO of Fresh Coat Painters, Tom Tucker, the former COO of Fresh Coat Painters, when you've worked for national franchises at the corporate level, and when you have also done that work with every franchise at the owner level of any significance, and further, when you've worked with companies that are 30 million down to startups, you just see trends and patterns. And one huge trend I have seen is that smaller crew sizes, preferably two-man crews, make far more money at higher gross profits than 3, 4, or 5-man crews. Almost every project, especially interiors or smaller projects, 3 men is too many. In fact, often 2 men is too many. I would encourage you strongly to look at your crews. If you've got 13 painters and 3 crew leaders, that is not going to work. It turns into a babysitting expedition. What you really want to do is find one A-level, completely awesome, productive crew leader, one A-level, completely productive painter. Pay them at the top of the market, and then put sales and marketing systems in place that allow you to command that premium price and sell the quality, the productivity, the professionalism, the clean background checks, the drug-tested employees that you have, because that's what your clients want. And you say, Brandon, we work on large projects. It's a simple solution. Take one 2-man crew and another 2-man crew, put them together, and simply divide up the scope of work in the budget. It is so much easier. So if you've got 4-man, 5-man crew, and they are constantly going over budget, chances are you've got a couple of people on that crew or one painter that's largely unproductive, that's waiting. Further, when you have 2-man crews, you don't have interpersonal conflicts that have to be managed by the crew leader. What do I mean? It's just the crew leader and the painter. If their relationship is good, it's okay. There's one boss, there's one follower. When you add that third person, particularly with blue-collar folks that maybe have very little management skills, they may not be able to manage the relationship between the other 2 painters. It's a skill, right? And so the fewer people you have on the crew, the better the relationships work. There's no one else to blame. There's just 2 painters. And I promise you, just by doing that, by putting quality painters and having crew leaders at a 50% margin, you will watch your projects become more profitable. It'll be less stressful. Scheduling will be easier, and it provides a ton of other benefits. Finally, even when it comes to subcontract crews, I have found that 2-man crews still work the best. With the owner-operator always being on the job and one painter, you can be assured that things will go well and that quality will be higher, and you'll have to give less oversight per project. It's Brandon Lewis here with the Painters Academy. If you have any questions on how to assemble, manage, recruit, hire your teams, I'm here to help. Email me, brandon@paintersacademy.com. I would love to talk to you, or visit our website, paintersacademy.com, and download any of the free resources we have on hiring, recruitment, etc. You can also scroll through our large library, 11 plus years of videos on YouTube and other platforms to discover these helpful resources, tips, and tools. It's Brandon Lewis here saying, shrink those crew sizes in order to grow your profits.